Well, so yesterday we got the set list for Brothers of Legend. Infernity Sage is missing. And really, what's the point in still playing Infernity then? Because let's be honest, without Infernity Sage, the really only realistic path is Cherubini or Isolde. And I've been summoning Isolde for 4 years. Well, however long that card has been out. I'm tired of summoning that same damn card over and over again. And I'm not gonna lie, since YCS Utrecht last year, I've been playing 3-Axis Infernity non-stop. Crafting it to perfection. I'm done with that deck, I'm bored of that deck, I don't want to play the deck anymore. Therefore, the 3-Axis list that I posted earlier today is the last bit of content for the Infernity week. I'm calling it quits. Because, let's be honest, if we get lucky, we get Infernity Sage and Ghost from the Past 2. Which will be half a year away, maybe. I don't know the exact release date, but something in that direction. If we are unlucky, however, we'll be like White Mirror, and it will take 2 years for Sage to release. That would mean the Brothers of Legend of next year, December 2022. I'm not gonna theory craft a deck that's just not legal in the TCG. I'm not an OCG player, I don't care for the OCG, and the TCG it's not legal. Fuck Edo Pro format, I don't care. I want to play Infernity in real life. However, I can't. Despite it not mattering, Infernity Archfiend is still limited after like 7 years. Once again, it does not matter. Infernity Archfiend is a one-off. You don't play it more than one in like every build. But it's a matter of principle. It never ever got hit in OCG while it won Worlds. Why is the TCG like, yeah, we gonna limit Archfiend and Barrier and eventually remove Barrier from the list. Archfiend though, no, I can stay. Consider with that the fact that I once again screwed over Infernity players with, you know, delaying Sage. And the fact that I didn't forget Infernity General took like 7 years to get to Europe and stuff. Was that a keycard? No, but it's once again a matter of principle. TCG Konami seems to absolutely hate Infernity. They don't just dislike it, they don't care about it, they absolutely hate it. It's like OCG Konami puts a gun to their head and says, hey, General needs a reprint now, and that's the only fucking reason we got it. Sage will be the same damn story. Because why else didn't Archfiend go to 3 with Phantom Rage, the set that promotes Infernity? Furthermore, when Infernity came around in the TCG, Konami didn't promote the deck at all, we barely got any other reprints, because Zero Max still only has 1 print, for example. Konami fucking hates this deck, and I'm also gonna be honest. Infernity isn't a good deck right now. It just isn't. Too many hand traps that kill the deck exist in the game. Nibiru, wherever you pronounce that shit. That fucks our deck over. We realistically don't have a way to deal with it in a consistent build. Because that's the thing. We need to choose between things that you shouldn't be choosing between in Modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Because if we want to deal with Nibiru, we need to run more revival spells. In order to do that, we need to open Necromancer. And then we need to open Necromancer, which severely reduces our consistency. Besides that, if they know what we're playing, they can Ash the Fiendish Rhino Warrior. That dumps the Archfiend. Even if we have Sage, it's the same story with Sage. If people know how Infernity works, you can easily counter the deck and then the deck will not do anything. Infernity in Modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Is dead. There's no chance of ever being viable again. You heard it here. It's not coming from some random guy. I am the most knowledgeable guy about Infernity at the moment. No doubt about it. Otherwise, why would I have been able to craft something like DD Infernity, something nobody else has done? Among 3-Axis, something nobody else also has done for Infernity. Because I was the one to invent Infernity 3-Axis. Lots of people leech it and don't give any credit whatsoever. Because that's the thing, even if I innovate with Infernity, everyone will just leech the content and will not give me shoutouts. Because that's how scummy YouTubers are. It's just a fact. Like, as a player, you know, of course you can just take the deck and play it. Like, no shit, that's what profiles exist for. But other content creators taking 3-Axis and not even giving me the slightest shoutout, it's ridiculous. It's like, why would I even still... Why would I try to innovate the deck? Discover new combos. Y'all don't know how much time goes into that. So yeah, here's the 3 issues with Infernity. It's fragile. Its endboard's currently in a consistent build underwhelming. We end on Appaloosa, Archfiend, and that's about it. You cannot OTK your opponent with that. They get too much time. Besides that, we also have downtime. From our draw phase to our main phase 2, we don't have any negates live, since we have a card in our hand. Due to the guards, we skip the main phase 1. Meaning if they just have a single rivalry, they can flip it and we lose the duel. Infernity has so many goddamn issues, and they're just not a good deck. So, my last reactions video, probably the last Infernity video I'll ever make. I've been playing this deck for 10 years now. Konami absolutely fucking hates it. And I can't deal with the constant disappointment of TCG basically doing everything in their power to make sure Infernity isn't in the deck, because it just sucks. So therefore I'm ending Infernity week, because I just don't feel like I care about this deck anymore. It's hard to care about it when TCG goes all out just to ensure this deck does not exist. Goes all out just... Look, the deck's too fragile, it's not consistent. It can be consistent, but then you're throwing away so much power. Playing such complicated combos just to get your board. Because trust me, watch the combo videos again, these combos aren't easy, they aren't easy to figure out either. I spent like entire days figuring out these combos. And some nobodies will probably just leech it from me anyway. What's even the fucking point? So yeah. It's time to let Infernity die. I'm done with this deck. It's probably the last video about Infernity on my channel. I call it quits.
Makes me feel alive, my heart beats.